What do you think makes for a great leader?
When I think about leadership, the first thing I want to do is I want to break it down into values and skills. You can't lead if you're a taker rather than a giver. If it's all about you, as opposed to saying, look, I care more about my people and the mission we're trying to advance than I do about glorifying myself.
Before we move off that one, just give people a quick breakdown of givers versus takers. You have a whole book on it. It's really extraordinary. You talk about the three types. I think it'd be useful for people to understand that.
When I think about your style of giving and taking, the question is just when you interact with somebody new, what's your default instinct? Is it to give and say, what can I do for you? To take and think about what can you do for me? Or to match and say, okay, can we trade some kind of favor? And what I found over and over again is that most people default to matching. They don't want to be too selfish or too generous. And yet, in the long run, the most successful leaders especially are the servant leaders who are interested in helping others with no strings attached and who will put other people above their own narrow self-interest. And so that's a must-have in leadership, and it's far more rare than I would like it to be.